Hi, I'm Will Be Live, and I'm asbestos personified. Go on, do a subscription. Just a little one. Do a little subscription, please. Hello and welcome back to Will Be Live, and welcome to the Grand Tour of Bitcraft, the series in which I travel around the world of Bitcraft and review settlements which deserve a platform on which to be showcased. First and foremost, thank you ever so much to anyone who watched and commented on the last episode. The reviews were overwhelmingly positive, which for a cynical Glaswegian like me was a lot to process. I did ask for recommendations on where to go next, and the general consensus was haul my ass over to Region 5, which I am yet to do. Primarily because I'd already started filming this episode, but never fear, I shall be with you very shortly. With that being said, click on a crafting station and please enjoy episode 2 of the Grand Tour of Bitcraft. Commencing now. It's commencing now. Welcome to the Grand Port Settlement of Aquila. This is a settlement dear to my heart and the first one that I ever visited with my good friend, Relevention. As I followed the river to Aquila Harbour, I thought back on all the good times we'd shared together. It was a passing thought. There weren't really that many of them. In fact, this may have been the only one. Aquila is situated on the mouth of a large river in an autumn forest biome in the east of Region 8. Being the capital of the famed Legion Empire, Aquila commands a level of esteem that only a handful of other settlements within Bitcraft are able to muster. Rooted at the heart of the settlement is a monumental Tier 10 wisteria tree, around which the rest of the settlement has been painstakingly crafted, the grand tree itself being visible from all corners of the settlement. It was under this tree that I was lucky enough to run into Lanaday, the Emperor of Legion and founder of Aquila. Lanaday was kind enough to give me a quick tour of their favourite areas of the settlement. I was quite taken by the amphitheatre in Aquila. I think this addition to the settlement really extends the lore of Aquila and Legion itself, and perhaps provides a new stage upon which roleplay can flourish. The eagle depicted in the paving of the amphitheatre is a symbol of Legion's power and authority within Bitcraft. The Traveller's area is another beautifully crafted part of the settlement. Similar to Aetherspire, it's where all of the task NPCs congregate. There's a really nice use of ornaments here, especially the trellises that divide the area itself. Also, I like the fountain as the centrepiece, it provides a nice ambience. I will say that the area is slightly cramped. Generally, the available space throughout Aquila is very well used. In fact, there are plenty of little nooks and crannies and considered details that contribute a lot towards ensuring that the space feels really lived in and inhabited. Speaking of details, I was really taken by these little motifs that are seen throughout the various districts of the settlement. For me, Aquila has really set the bar very high when considering the level of artistry, care and planning that has gone into the construction of this settlement. I particularly like the use of elevation in this little residential district. It's not something you see too much of when traversing the world of Bitcraft, but it's definitely something I will take influence from when putting together my own settlement. In terms of economy, Aquila is definitely one of the frontrunners in Region 8. At the time of recording, there were 677 listings on the market, which is not insubstantial. I think upon reflection I consider myself to be pretty fond of Aquila. I really like the way it's maintained and retained the feel of the biome that it's founded in. The terrain hasn't been levelled and there are lots of trees and grass and shrubbery that is indigenous to the area still present within the settlement. The place itself is vast yet undeniably homely, which in my opinion is an impressive balance to strike. The economy is thriving, and I'm yet to visit the settlement without there being at least a few friendly faces running around. I think the overall flow and layout of the settlement itself is very well considered, and its creators have done a great job at providing a beautiful space in which to grind. You know, it's pretty hard not to give Aquila a perfect score, especially considering that I'm still not overly well travelled. Aquila definitely shares the pinnacle with a few select others. It's for this reason that I'm going to give Aquila a well-advisor score of 9.3. We'll be back again. Right, I'm off now. I'll see you later. Thank you to Lanaday and company for having me. It was a pleasure. I will expect full bed and board for the rave review, of course. I really hope you liked the video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Goodbye, my friends.